Hey guys, my name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, the lady who went viral on handcuffs. I know I don't look like what I've been through. This is my story. Come with me, the ONYEEZE story. Hey guys, my name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, and welcome to the true ONYEEZE story. Now, I know you guys have been seeing a lot trending online, and you guys have actually seen a lot trending online, and those are things I cannot take back. It's been done. I've been handcuffed. I cannot take that back from the media, but the only thing I can do is share my own side of the story. Stay tuned. So I'm gonna start from the very beginning. This will be a very long conversation, so I urge you get your Coke, your Fanta, your water, popcorn, or what not you wanna chew. Just get your mouth busy, because it's gonna be a very long but interesting conversations. So let's get started. The ONYEEZE story. I am a relationship blogger. I run a platform called Break or Makeup. I'm the founder. I'm also official Blessing CEO on Instagram. That's what I do as a passion. And I work with the Nigerian Police Force Pension as my profession. Yeah, that's my profession. Oh yes, that's my profession. I work with the pension industry, Nigerian Police Force Pension. And here is my ID card. So, satisfied? That's where I work. I actually work as the customer service agent with the Nigerian Police Force Pension. So I got the job after my NYSC. Okay, we're good with that right now. That's where I work. So I'm not a police officer, but I work with the police. I work for the police. Pension. We manage the police organization fund. Okay, we're done right. What I do basically on Instagram, I try to use my story, my experience to inspire people. You know, initially it was about relationship blogging, you know, and Break or Makeup didn't have a face per se then. It was just a relationship of its own, where people come to share their true life stories, their true life experience, and they get advice. The little help I can give, I actually give to them. Then I decided to just say, okay, let me use little of my achievement to inspire most of the ladies that follow me, because I have most ladies following me. That was what made me to start to put out my achievements on social media. I never knew that it was going to be misinterpreted. I never knew that it was going to be overrated. I never knew that it was going to get me into this crazy mess I got myself into. But I'm actually out right now. Hello? Hi, good day. Please, can I call you back? I'm in the middle of an interview. Thank you. God bless you. So, let's go back to business. So that's what got me into a very big mess on Instagram, where you guys saw me being handcuffed, humiliated, paraded like a common criminal. Anyways, I'm gonna get to that. So I decided to start putting out my achievements online to inspire people. That was the motive, you know, to tell the young girls that you can achieve this. Your age is not a barrier. Your circumstance is not a barrier. Whether you've been married before, you've not been married before, you can do this. That was the motive. I didn't know I was oppressing anybody. I didn't know I was intimidating anybody. I never knew I was getting anybody depressed. I was just being me, putting out my little achievement. Because I'm just 30. People don't even believe I'm 30. So, most times I get overexcited that I never knew I could do this. And look at me here, doing this thing on my own. So I got too excited, wanting to inspire people, wanting to motivate people with that. You know, maybe I got carried away along the line. Instead of putting out my little achievement, the houses I have built. The house that you guys actually saw, that's not my first house. I've built houses that I give on rent. Anyway, that's by the way. They're going to say I'm bragging again. I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you guys. So that house drama wasn't like my first house or the first time I was actually seeing a house. Nope. I've done other small projects. Okay? So, back to what we're talking about, right? The ONYEEZE story. Let me not bore you. Let us fast forward. My birthday was on the 23rd of May. And my intention was to gift myself a house. because I still live in a rented apartment. I'm still a woman. I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere. But I wanted to build myself a house, like gift myself a house, my own personal apartment, a 7-bedroom duplex. Thank you, Jesus. I was able to buy land and I started building the house. But you know the way things are now. I couldn't meet up to my 30th birthday. So that was where the drama started. Please don't insult me. The intention was never to use anybody's house to fake. This was what happened. 2 months before my birthday, I was passing on my street. Then I saw a very beautiful house. The gate was wide open. They were even working outside. People were carrying chippings, you know, stones going into the building. And I parked. I loved the stones that were used, more like the cracked tiles, the cracked stones that were used to design the house. So I parked my car and I walked into the compound. I saw a guy standing. I'm like, oh, I love this cracked house. Can I take a picture? The first thing that came out of his mouth was, Mwa Lolo. I'm not like, do you know me? Because everybody knows my mom as Lolo. That's what they call her. Because she has houses too. So he now told me yes, so that he knows me, that they were the people that came to my site to disturb. You know, when you're building your house, now all these are lie people now. They want to come for you to come and give them money. So he was among the boys. So he was among them. And my mom took them to the police station. I'm like, oh, how come you know me? He said he has seen me in the site, you know. That was what gave the guy the comfortability, if that word exists, to give me access to the house. Probably because he felt I had a house of my own. So he told me, okay, I should come into the house, I should come and see. I was like, who owns this house? He said it's for ONYEEZE. I don't know ONYEEZE before. I've never met ONYEEZE before. I don't even know him. You know, I've only heard of him once. One day I was driving to my mom's place and I noticed that the place was interlocked, was tiled. I was like, Mom, who tiled? She said it was ONYEEZE. I was like, hey, the guy did well. That was the first time I was hearing his name from my mom and the first time I was hearing his name from this guy. I have never met him before. So he said that the house belongs to ONYEEZE. I'm like, wow, the guy is really doing well for himself. This place is really massive. He took me around the place. He told me video, so in case you need to go and shoot. And I was like, okay, don't worry. You won't be the one to take me to where ONYEEZE bought all these things so that they don't get to cheat me. Or I don't have to go and start speaking so much English. He said, okay. We spoke and I left. So after like a week or two, the guy called me and said, Mama, come. That's what he calls me, Mama. He wants to give me a contact. I should come. Let's see. Now, this so-called mansion we're talking about is like 2 minutes drive away from where I live. It's in Bricks, and I stay in Bricks. We are just like neighbors. It's like in the 3rd street. So it's like a stone throw to my house. So I drove there that day, and my kids were already back from school. My nanny did not come, so I went with my kids. So he gave me the contact. Normally, I like to snap a picture now. And I told my son, oh yeah, Daryl, take me a picture. Brian was even in the background. You could see my little son in the background. He took me a picture. I took the contact and I left. To be very frank with you guys, no lies. The intention was not to use the picture for my birthday. To be very truthful, I just took an innocent picture. I even took more pictures than the one I posted. Then when my birthday was approaching, now, you know, now the birthday was loud. I was trying to make the birthday loud. I spent so much money. So I needed the birthday to go viral. People to hear about the birthday. Blessed to see you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when on the night of my birthday, I was like, I've not finished building my house now. Let me put out something, you know, to go viral. Let's put out something. The devil now decided to use me. I now went to go and use ONYEEZE's house. Hey! You know, when the devil wants to use you like this, he doesn't used to blow trumpets. So the devil decided to use me. And I went to go and put ONYEEZE's building. That was the picture I took the last day I went there. And now put right up. 8 years ago, my husband threw me out. 8 years later, I built mansion. Hey! I can't remember what I wrote in the whatever. I put it out on Instagram. I never knew I was that famous. I never knew I was that famous. You know, this thing didn't even go, it went viral. Instablog carried it, all the bloggers carried it. Relationship blogger beat herself a 7-bedroom mansion and blah, blah, blah. I just got 3,000 comments on Instablog when they said I built a house. I finished my house. 3 to 4 days after my birthday, my friend called me, babe, come and go and see what's happening on Instablog. They say you will claim somebody's house. Yay! Go on Instablog. I saw it and said, I am dead. Can you find me? I panicked at that point. I'm like, jeez, what kind of funny hand is this, God? Hey, I will just do my own. No. Hey, I will just put my own completed build. You know, stuff like that. I panicked. So I sent Instablog a direct message. Instablog. ONYEEZE actually has his own build, you know. Me too, I have my own bid, Instablog said, oh yeah, send evidence. That the guy has sent his own evidence. I didn't want to come and start, bantering and all those stuff. Initially, I saw the stuff was going viral. I said, okay, fine. This drama is getting interesting. Let me also pick on it. So I was enjoying the posting house, not posting house, until Instablog now tapped into my conversation. Ha! When I saw my voice notes to my younger sister on Instablog, that was when I told myself, yeah, this one I've done investigation something. Hey, babe, this is serious. I had to call my mom. I said, Mom, see? Hey! I put picture. One guy, ONYEEZE said the house is his house. Oh, Mom, see? Hey, what do I do? Mom said, no need to panic now. I know the ONYEEZE. The younger sister stays downstairs in my mom's house. The younger sister is my mom's tenant. Don't worry, let me collect his number. We'll go and see him. Because they were making it look as if I wanted to steal ONYEEZE's house or I stole his building. I think they were giving him a different and a wrong impression. So I needed to also clear myself. I did not see your house on a picture I take. I no keep person. Now only picture I take. I no keep person. So at that point, I had to meet up with my mom. We met ONYEEZE that morning. ONYEEZE was like, there's no problem. That is the way people are telling him. People are telling him different things. People are, giving him different impressions and all those stuffs. My mom said, oh, she even has a house here. Her house, my mom even. He said, no problem. That is no problem. He now told me, go back to that house and do something good. Hail me. Say something good about me. That was what took me to that house that morning again. Instablog said I jumped into the building. After jumping into the building to take picture, I proceeded to the next uncompleted building. But that was a lie now. If you've been following me on Instagram, the other uncompleted video I post is my house. Because I have posted that picture previously on Instagram and deleted it. People that follow me know that one is my house. And the smart people understood that they were two different buildings. I don't know what Instablog was writing. Anyway, they were writing to sell their markets. So, I went back to the building. Now, if I jumped back into ONYEEZE's house, who gave me access? I went back to because he said I should go and do something good. So, I went there. If you guys were following my Instagram story, I did a video. Oh, this is ONYEEZE's. At that point, I was trying to convince the public that I have my own house. So, ONYEEZE too has his own house. That they are two different buildings. Because I told myself, I'm going to replicate that house. I'm even going to do something better than what he did. That was a challenge on my part. So I was trying to convince the public, and then I think that was where I went wrong. I was desperately trying to prove a point, which was not needed. Went back to ONYEEZE's place, did a video telling the whole world that this is ONYEEZE's house, this is my own house. After doing the video, even the guy himself, the Darlington of a guy that gave me access previously, even said something in the video. This house ONYEEZE na China na Chinko, he said all the stuff in the video. And I went back to my house. When I went back to my house, 2 to 3 hours later, this Darlington of a guy called me and said, Mama. I said, He said, ONYEEZE wants to see you. He wants you guys to do a live video together. Because I had seen ONYEEZE previously in the morning, my mind didn't go there. I didn't even, I told him, okay, I just came out from the bathroom. They come. And like I said initially, his house is not far from my house. It's just a stone throw. So I just wore my small red gown. I was not even wearing underwear. He up and pants. Cha. Because it was a stone throw. I just, drove there. I got there. I didn't see ONYEEZE's car because he drives a G-Wagon. I was like, where is Oga ONYEEZE? They said he stepped out to buy something. I should come inside. I went into the building, they gave me a plastic chair and I sat down innocently. I was even playing with my phone. The next thing, 3 guys came with belts, 2 guys came with weapon, and the other one with handcuffs. At that point, it was doing me like Z-word. Like, what is it now? I thought they were joking. It was doing me like play. Until they told me, sit on the ground. I was like, what's the meaning of things? I don't understand. I was just speaking English. The guy raised the belt. If I flog you, you will not recognize your skin. At that point, he said, surrender your phone. I gave them my phone. I was still shocked. They brought out their phone and brought out handcuff and handcuffed me. I started videoing me. That the Inspector General of Police said that they should bring me to SAS. The first thing that came to my mouth was, I work with the police. Can I talk to the IG? He said, shut up your mouth. We are talking or you're talking. At that point, I was alone with these guys inside that building. This building is massive. They're even building a swimming pool at the back of the building. They can kill me and bury me there. So at that point, I needed to be loyal. There was no CEO in the matter. It was loyalty. My name became Loyalty. Anything you ask me to do, he dey play, I do it, and he dey show. Can I just get out of that place? Nobody knew where I went to. I just locked my children in the house because my nanny did not come that day, and told my son, Daryl, I'm coming, let me buy something down there. Nobody knew where I went to. They had collected my phones. Nobody knew where I was at that point, so they can do anything with me and nothing is going to happen. So at that point, I had to kneel down and I was begging. And that was where they started videoing me. Called me, videoed me, did all kind of stuff. That was the video that you saw that went viral. After the video, by then, ONYEEZE had not come. ONYEEZE was not in the picture yet too. It was just his boys that were humiliating me. They started calling different guys on girls on WhatsApp. Hey, the Almighty Blessing CEO, raise up your hand, raise up your hand, raise up your hand. I raised up my hand. They were like, see her, she's on handcuff. I was like, please. No, man. I'm famous on Instagram. Don't do this, I'm famous. Don't do this. I raised my hand. You know, they called different girls, they humiliated me, they embarrassed me. Also, they called one particular lady. Her name is ONYEEZE, and she's my makeup artist. So immediately she saw me, she was like, Blessing CEO, please stay there, please, these people are dangerous. She was when I started running and coming with her husband. They were my only savior. If not, by now, this scar on my face will be upon her. And that was when ONYEEZE now drove in with his G-Wagon. Immediately he drove in, two policemen came down from his car. They were all armed. So immediately I saw the police officer with a uniform. I ran to the police officer. I'm like, sir, please, I work with the Nigerian Police Force pension. Normally, he would have said, identify yourself. He just, he didn't understand what was going on. He was lost. So he just kept quiet and was looking at me, looking at the other guy. Before the guy told me, lie down. They begged me that I should lie down. I should be rolling on the ground. I laid down and I was rolling on the ground. Rolling. Yeah, roll. That was when people saw me begging, Daddy Biko. Daddy Biko. ONYEEZE now told me I should go around the house. I must do a live video. I must tell the whole world. He's going to fuck me up. That was when you guys saw me. They were parading me. They were asking me, who owns this house? I say it's for ONYEEZE and China and Chinkokwa. Hey, Biko.
Raise your face up.
Daddy Biko, please.
Let me call you back later. We are busy, please. Say that this house does not belong to you.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
This video now we are covering now, nobody will post it.
Just say
Just in case.
Just say
this house does not belong to me.
Who does this house belong to? ONYEEZE who?
Yes. ONYEEZE China.
ONYEEZE Nachinko. What did you do that made them to ask you to say the owner of the house?
I recently came here to take a picture.
You recently came in here to take a picture.
Yes, sir.
A picture of ONYEEZE, Abi? A picture of ONYEEZE. A picture of ONYEEZE's house.
Yes.
And you say that ONYEEZE is a rubbish human being, right?
They paraded me with handcuffs. I should tell the whole world that ONYEEZE owned the building. For one day, I have not said, I said I have my own building, you have your own building. So that was when they paraded me, humiliated me. And after then, the guy who handcuffed me asked me to bring 500,000 naira. I told him, Oga, I just been celebrating my birthday. Pakam, I don't have. He said, if I don't bring 500,000, I'm going to release the video. I said, Papa, I don't have. It was during the whole drama, humiliation, bring money, no bring money, do this stuff. That was when my makeup artist came with her husband. Fortunately for me, her husband is the prince of their place. They started begging me. They begged. Before finally, they now said I should write undertaking. I didn't even know what they said I should write because at that point, I was humiliated. In fact, I was dying. My breath, everything was just turning, and I'm asthmatic, so by then I wasn't catching my breath. My chest, they go up, they come down. They go up. I was not feeling myself. At that point, I just needed to leave that environment. Nobody knew where I was. So at that point, they asked me to sign on the case. I didn't even know what I signed. I should just go. After signing the undertaking, they said I should come. They're going to follow me to my house. They want to go and know where I stay. They followed me to my house. They asked me to bring down my kids. They actually caused a scene. They packed their convoy. Everybody on my street, people that didn't even know I was living on that street. They knew I was living on that street that day. They all came out. They were making videos. That's what it takes to be a celebrity. I know, baby. I broke record on Instablog. Hey! For the first time in the history of Instablog, 50-something thousand comments. Blessing see you. Hey! Celebrity don't bad. I make them talk. If you don't want to talk, I make you talk. They will talk to me. Come and say insult. These people insult me. Hey! Stone picker. God builder. They insulted me. But it wasn't even the insult that pained me. What pained me was my friends. People I thought were my loved ones. I saw their comments. I say, I was having hypertension. I say, oxygen. I saw their comments. They insulted me. I say, hey, even those that have eaten my money, they came and insulted me. This girl, she too lie, she no buy Benzo, she no buy Brabus. I'm going to come back to the Brabus issue. Calm down, I'm coming, baby. I'm gonna give you other gist. The insult was too much. So what got me pissed off was after that whole peace drink, I still kept getting threats. 2 days later, somebody came to knock at my door. I asked my friend that was around to check, and they said they were police officers from Independence Layout. The next thing, they gave me a paper. They gave my friend the paper that they want me at the station. What was written in the paper? Bridge of Peace. Huh. Mama, who bridge peace? I thought we've drank wine now. Which one is Bridge of Peace again? So when I saw the Bridge of Peace, I got pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck is this now? It's because I kept quiet. So I think the problem then was that a lot of things was not going on online. It was not a two-sided story. Yes, so Blessing CEO took picture in ONYEEZE's house. But is that what is supposed to warrant them to handcuff her? Story is not going. It is wrong. Why handcuff her? Why humiliate her? She didn't do anything wrong. She no thief. I think probably they would have seen that part of it and they were trying. I don't know what they were trying to do. So I got pissed off. I'm like, sometimes silence is not the best answer to a fool. You need to talk. You know, when you're quiet, some people think you're stupid. I took picture in your house, no problem. You humiliated me with handcuff. What do you want me to do again? You want to kill me now? You're bringing police come and arrest me for what? Telephone Meg. It's just picture I took. I did not kill person. I just took his picture that I snapped. I did not kill anybody. It's just picture. What is it? I told the police officer that I'm going to come and see them later. So that was why I got pissed off. And by then, the PRO Lagos was already calling me. The PRO Abuja was already, even the PRO Enugu was already calling me, telling me that they want to hear my statement. I had to walk down. I work with the police command, for God's sake. I walked down to the PRO. I wrote down my statements. They took the stuff to the CP. And CP said, okay, let them take it off. So they were monitoring it. They sent ONYEEZE an invitation letter, because that's the first thing the police do. They don't just come and arrest you. They sent him an invitation letter that the CP wants to see him. We also went to arrest the guy that handcuffed me, because the impression the guy gave was that IG said that they should bring me. At the end of the day, there was no IG, there was nobody. They took laws into their hands. So we were eager to know, where did you get the handcuff from? Are you a police officer? Why did you handcuff her? Did she thief? Did she keep person? No, she did not keep person. She only snapped picture in ONYEEZE house. So they went to arrest the guy who handcuffed me.
ONYEEZE on protocol.
No, sir, you've not also asked who is the police officer. Is the person actually a police officer?
Who?
The police officer on the video.
No, I will make statement now. Awesome, can boys and a phone. Can see
when you finish making statement, he has called on the.
No, I want to call him again so that I can now start.
Okay, can we know who the police officer is? The police officer, is he a police officer assigned to
ONYEEZE?
The police officer that was with ONYEEZE that day now? The one you posted?
Who?
Don't forget people posted a lot of things.
The mob that's in there.
Yes.
The people that they normally escort him with his vest, as in they do escort him in his vest.
Is it the person that gave you the handcuff?
You said?
Is it the policeman that gave you the handcuff?
There were so many, both DSS was there, both police was there. So many security forces was there.
You're a blatant liar. Stop saying that. And if you want this case to be settled, stop saying lies. Stop saying it. It's irritating.
Blessing.
No,
she's the one.
Stop telling lies.
Blessing.
The only way, you know the funniest part, I have come on social media and I have said the truth. So at this point, everybody has to come out truth. Initially, what I was trying to cover up, I didn't want people to know that my building was uncompleted. I gave an impression. The lie I told you on social media was that I have completed my building, which was the house picture I took in ONYEEZE's house that brought this drama. Now, after this, I have opened up to say, okay,
I cannot. I've told you.
do you get my point? This building is not completed. They've insulted me that I'm a liar. Good. Now, what is the lies for? Initially he said he did not handcuff me. Now he said there are people. Am I a baby?
Even before the first I was telling my husband, I said, if you have a good line and you know the gate up, who are they?
What I know.
I really thought the carry person iPhone snap picture. Say my
No, my point. If you want to talk true, make it talk true, make the matter.
Okay, see.
Don't tell lies. Don't
I
make
was
it.
even the person that told ONYEEZE so that Blessing will open drink for them. Even the video
Which drink?
they did in that flat.
I saw that one too.
Yes, the video.
I was the person that videoed that one. No, I was the person that videoed. I was the person that because I don't want that to happen. Because Blessing said another video leaked. In other words,
Attention.
that only one phone. I was the person that not videoed that one.
That was your wife. You followed it. She dey follow us bumper to bumper.
She don't get work.
Now the work we dey do abeg. And they keep us busy. So the day they went to arrest the guy who handcuffed me, his wife was in labor, the water just broke. So at that point we couldn't arrest him. So they told it was on a Friday. They asked him to come to the station on a Monday. On a Monday, they had gone to give ONYEEZE his invitation letter. ONYEEZE said no problem, that he has seen the CP. That the CP gave them by 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, we waited for ONYEEZE and his group. We did not hear from him. So I had to call my people in Abuja. I was like, oh God, they said they have seen CPO. And people said, walk into the commissioner of police office and go and see him. Don't you work with the police? I went in there. I greeted my Oga CP. Good afternoon, sir. I said, I wanted to know if they rescheduled or maybe I should go back to work. Or instead of me to just sit down in the position and be waiting. I said, sir, see what happened. CP said, who is ONYEEZE? You say who? ONYEEZE. Who is ONYEEZE? I don't know any ONYEEZE. He saw me. CP said, ONYEEZE said he saw me. Jesus. Go and bring him. Hey, CP was mad. They lied that they saw CP. They did not say any CPO. CPO said, whatever it takes, bundle ONYEEZE and bring him to the police station for me. That was how they arrested the guy who handcuffed me. His name is Henry Chuba. They picked him up. At least he had slept in the cell for a day. He slept in detention before they picked up ONYEEZE. So finally, ONYEEZE was arrested. The guy that handcuffed me was arrested and brought to the police station. Let me sip some juice. I know this is the most interesting part of the story. I'm gonna be back, guys. So guys, that was how ONYEEZE was arrested and brought to the police station. Cheers to that. You know that fulfillment when you finally take your own pound of flesh. Then the story became a turntable. The table turned, and when the commissioner of police invited us for an interview in his office, we started interviewing ONYEEZE. They asked ONYEEZE, Oga, by then they had already invited the police officers that were seen on that video. They were there in the commissioner of police's office. So they asked ONYEEZE, how did you get handcuffed? ONYEEZE said it's not him that handcuffed. It's not him. He passed the blame to Henry. Henry says it's not him. Passerby was holding the handcuff. But by then Henry had begged his life. That one has cried and begged in the police station. It's not him. It was. I was so shocked that they were all denied. I was expecting them to say, "Oh, na me handcuff." Like they denied. Somebody was passing. Commissioner of police said, "Wait. You collected the handcuff from the person, and the key was in the mouth. How did you open? How did you know how to open the handcuff? How did you wear the handcuff?" He said. At that point, I was laughing so hard. It's not me. It's not me. I don't do him. You know, the guy denied. And the hearing of the guy is a loud mouth. He talks too much. He was denying and denying. The CP said, give me the handcuff. Where did you bring him? You must provide the handcuff. Oh yeah, ONYEEZE, what happened? You know, by then ONYEEZE was begging, I'm sorry. Then I asked the policeman, police, they say, how did you get into the scene? How come you saw a civilian using a handcuff? And you could not even save the person. You could not even ask where they got the handcuff from. That was when the police officer said they were at their duty post, jejely. Because those police officers you saw in the video were from the CTU, I think, anti-terrorist unit or thereabouts. I'll be anti-kidnapping. They were on their duty post on the road, jejely, when ONYEEZE came. and said armed robbers are shooting in his house. Now he needs help. He needs armed men to come and help him pursue the armed robber. The Oga now sent those 2 armed policemen. But because they were illiterate, they now posted the video and copied the armed policemen, probably to prove a point. So that was how maybe when the armed men saw me, they were flabbergasted when they came to the house and they did not see any, any criminal. It was just small me. Only me in the midst of 9 guys with arms. Hey, Okoro Blessing, he is powerful. He why? Hey, I'm strong, bro. I'm strong guy. But I cry, yo. It was not funny that time. So they begged and begged and begged and begged and begged. While they were begging, the commissioner of police said, number 1, false alarm. Number 2, handcuffing. You're going to produce the handcuff. The CP was even saying, wait, what did this girl do? I did not jump into your building, no. People are saying trespass. I trespassed. How did I trespass? Somebody gave me access. And this person has not denied that he gave me access. I had even come to see you in the morning and you said it wasn't as if I was hiding. I did not carry your house on my head. I did not change the paper. If I was supposed to do right. It was an open building. It wasn't as if this building was locked and I jumped inside. It was an open building. It's because I'm famous. That's why it went out of hand. Because I didn't do nothing. But probably because I have a name online. That's why the whole thing went out of proportion. And people over expected a lot from me. That was why it went that viral. Because the CP was telling him, she did not do anything. If she actually did something, you felt she trespassed, why did you not come to the police station? Why didn't you do the right? Why didn't you come to report her? To say there's this woman that went to take picture. Let the police do the right thing. But he didn't do the right thing. He took laws into his hands. The table now turned. ONYEEZE begged. The guy was begging. Do you know what now spoiled the whole matter? As they were on their knees. I would have videoed it too. I couldn't video it because if you've been to the police station before, when you enter the commissioner of police office, you submit your phone at the entrance. Trust me now. I'll put everything for camera. And it will be disrespectful to start carrying camera and be videoing in the CP's office. So, I did not have video. Sorry. But it is what happened. I cannot come and lie or lie. I think I've lied before. I'm not lying this time. Because I'm going to get caught if I lie. Because this is an open matter. So I'm not lying. It's true. So they begged. So what now scattered the whole matter was my mom now knelt down and was begging with them. Kai. Mama just weakened the whole matter. Immediately she went on her knees. At that point, I was weak. My mom said, Nkiru, trouble no good. But person will fine. And person will fine. CP said, when that trouble no good, give me my handcuff. And we should leave this office and go and do whatever we are doing. So we went back to the IPO's office. ONYEEZE was begging. At that point, I was fulfilled. At that point, I was happy. At that point, I was satisfied. At that point, I had gotten my pride back as a woman. Whether the public believe it or not, whether they say ONYEEZE did not beg, but within me, I was satisfied that I had gotten my own pound of flesh. So at that point, while they were begging, and he wasn't just begging, he was begging with personalities. Some of his uncles, some elderly people. Let's not look as if, you get how you go right, you go come overdo things, you say go come wrong. I just had to look into it and say, I beg, let this matter just die. Even me, I don't get power for Wahala. So that was how I accepted the apology. And I had to go back to the commissioner of police. Me and my mom, we bring case, come go the beg. CP said they have to produce the handcuff, number 1. And in fact, they're going to detain ONYEEZE. The CP asked they should detain him. So the begging they were begging was for me not to decide. I was begging the CP that please they should take him out on bail. So he said I should put it in writing. It's not tomorrow now. I'll come and say they did this one. So I had to put it in writing. And I wrote an undertaking where I said the only reason they're going to take ONYEEZE on bail is except if he does a video apologizing to me publicly and sign an undertaking. And he accepted to do all of that. It was when he accepted, they took him out on bail, and that was the video you guys saw online. At that point, he was not saying Biko no. I was like, okay, let's just freestyle the video. That was when the other guy, Henry, the one on the video that was saying, she's a good woman, Everything you saw online is a play. She's a good woman. Blessing Nkiruka is the Henry, that one that actually handcuffed me. He was the one you were hearing his voice in that video, the one that was wearing orange. He was the one that handcuffed me. So at that point, he was trying to right all the wrong that he has done by doing all that. And ONYEEZE came and spoke his own. Well, you ain't good, you ain't bad. You know, everything you saw on the internet is joke. You understand? So that was where the video came from. But by then, you know, internet, they were already tired. Said, Blessing, leave us alone. No, your matter has passed since May. We don't want to hear it. By then, they were already tired. So that was what transpired. I decided to just let the case go, pack my bundle of shame, and pick up with my life. And that's the reason why it's looked as if it was so easy for me to come back online. It looked as if it was so easy for me to pick up my life and pretend like nothing happened. A lot happened behind the scene, and I got my own pound of flesh. And I came to the terms that I didn't really do anything. The only thing I did was I lied to my loved ones. I lied to those that trusted me. I lied to those that believed in me. But I didn't really lie. Don't worry, I'll also finish my house and I'll still post it online. Let me not be in a hurry. I lied. Lie and I lie. A lot of people actually looked up to me. So I lied. I'm sorry for lying. I'm sorry. Now lie and lie. I don't keep person. I beg. Now lie and lie. I don't keep person. Forgive me. So, but after the whole thing went viral and I saw comments, I decided to sit up. I went viral. I was everywhere. I went viral. The only thing is that it went for the wrong reason. A popular die. Go Okoro Blessing. You see your handcuff. Everybody wanted to interview me at that point. But when I was telling them, come and interview me, break up, you know, interview when I was doing something good. Automatically, I had this scanner and they want to come and interview me. Anyway, I lied. And I'm so sorry I lied. Maybe I was being faster than my shadow. Maybe I got carried away by the whole Instagram, whatever, and wanted to inspire because it was inspirational. Maybe I got too excited. You know, I wanted something that was going to go viral. But I lied. I let down a lot of people. I broke some people's heart. I disappointed some people. But behind that, my lie, there's still a little bit of truth though, because I'm building my house and I'm so finished. And I'll so post it. So, but I lied by saying that this thing belonged to me. Why it didn't belong to me? It's like deceit, you know. So I thought I was going to be smart enough to deceive people and still bring the deceit to reality. And I got caught. And I got embarrassed. And I got humiliated. So that's the lesson you need to learn. You know, there is nothing like fake it till you make it. I've never been fake. If you know me on the gram, I've never been fake. I've been as real as anything. I'm not the fake it till you make it. I'm the fit it till you make it. But maybe I allowed my fate to run faster than me. I was desperate to bring my fate into reality. I didn't wait for God. And his time is always the best. But anyways, nothing spoiled. God is still going to show that he is God. And Blessing CEO is still going to show off her own building. And still going to make you guys proud. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. And I hope you enjoyed my session with the truth about ONYEEZE. Cheers.
They're already being resolved. As you can see, this is Blessing CEO. Whatever you saw in the internet was not real. It was just like, you know, a little misunderstanding that, you know, people twisted the matter. But at the end of the day, I bless God that we saw the real truth. It was people that fabricated all the whole thing and said what she didn't say. Blessing is never a liar. Whatever thing Blessing do is legit. And ONYEEZE here have already understood everything that happened, that it was just people that twisted the whole matter. Blessing, please, I really want you to say hi to everyone here.
No problem. I've heard that. It was just a normal misunderstanding. Like I initially said, Mr. ONYEEZE has his own building and I have my own building.
And Blessing have our own building, and it looks like similar.
Mr. ONYEEZE's house right now.
Right now, we're in Mr. ONYEEZE's house.
So,
right now, so everything is already settled. Please, you people should not see Blessing as a foster, as someone that claims what doesn't belong to her. Blessing is a good person,
and I so much believe in her. If we can have ladies like her in this country, I believe we have good mothers and we have good, what should I call it, peacemakers. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have not said anything.
Udo dị na ndị owu na-anụgo n'ihe anyị kwuru na udo chie, you understand? Ma ndị na-aghọta ya bad, ma ndị na-aghọta ya good. Ha ncha niile na-ebuzie good, you understand? No problem, let peace reign. Forgive and forget. Ihe ọbụla unu fụ n'ịntanet is joke. Egwuregwu ka ọ bụ.